I feel like I resonate more with spring and summer when it comes to seasons. I used to really resonate with summer, but I don't know. I kind of like spring because it's like when the flowers are blooming and it's not just the flowers already bloomed. Um, but I think the fact that I like spring and summer is kind of ironic, or it fits well because I was born in December. I was born in winter and I hate winter. I can appreciate it for what it is, but I low key hate it. So for me, my association for the seasons are winter is depression and development, and spring and summer is enjoyment and freedom. So to explain this kind of, I was born in December, right? As I've said, and I was a baby, and I didn't really get to enjoy life. I was kind of just trying to survive as a baby. And once it hit spring and summer, I was still a baby, but I was getting to enjoy life a little bit more. I was becoming a little bit more sentient. And when it comes to like my life right now, I feel like my it's a cycle like that, winter and spring. Winter, I'm kind of depressed. I'm doing things. I'm taking care of what needs to be done, and I'm not motivated because I'm still doing it, but I just don't have a good attitude about it. I'm kind of just like, let's just get it over with. Spring and summer, I'm kind of like, I'm becoming myself again. I'm like the flower. I'm always talking about like blooming into a flower. Um, and the weather in general, like it just makes me more motivated to go outside and get my day started. So I already said I really like flowers. In the process of flowers being bloomed and like just in general, just ants crawling all over my space right now. But I'm gonna tell y'all my association with flowers and colors in general, because a reason that I really like flowers is because they have a lot of colors. It's like the greenery too, I can appreciate, but I really like the colors of flowers, you know? So, dark purple means strong and regal to me. Light purple means elegant and soft. Pink means playful and feminine. Blue means water and movement. Light blue means sky and freedom. Gold means power and strength. So, colors are important to me, and I associate them with these things because it helps with my creative expression, with my paintings and stuff like that, like you see around. I put two of them, and the whole process of putting them on the tree is a whole thing that I'm not even going to talk about, but I like to put color or something vibrant in my art because it brings it to life. I don't like it to just be like, I feel like it without color, it's kind of dull and lifeless. So, bringing it back to flowers, I feel like flowers reflect my growth and my creativity and my trust in myself and trust in the process of growing and where I want my life to go, basically. Gold reflects the goddess type of vibe that I have. And just in general, on black skin, it just looks really beautiful. Um, Let me read something that I wrote because I feel like it's very powerful. It's like black people drip with gold. Racists can smell it, and they want to drain it from us by taking away our life and humanity. They can sense it even if we don't sense it in ourselves. So I don't want to get too deep into like slavery and everything, because that's such a heavy topic, but like, just think about that. Like, you know what that means without me going into it. So that's why I kind of feel like black people are like, if you're African, you were in the sun and you feel grounded in the sun. Like, that's just how it is. That's what the weather is like in Africa, you know? When I was in Africa, I really enjoyed being in the sun. I really liked the environment as well. The nature in Africa is really pretty too. Like, and the skin that goes along with the environment, it just looks beautiful. Okay, moving on. Before I like turn this whole thing into me talking about Africa. So I wrote about when I lay in the grass and how I feel about that, like how I feel when I lay in the grass. It feels like when I'm looking up, let's see if I can like remember by doing it. When I'm looking up, it feels like the trees and the universe and the sun and the sky is like hugging me, and essentially it just makes me feel grounded. Like, I can say all of these words, but like essentially I just feel grounded. I didn't put that connection together when I was putting this all in writing, but I made a video of me dancing outside, and I do videos of me dancing all the time outside. But I got a comment that was like, I really needed this. um, I need to get grounded. I'm like, that's exactly what is happening when I dance outside, when I'm moving outside, when I'm just laying out here. I'm grounding myself, you know? So, oh my God, this is difficult. Let me get up. Okay. Let's get into like the metaphysical of it all. So, in spring, I feel like my soul is cleansed. I'm in the process of cleansing my soul, the negative energy from me from winter. And it puts me in a good mood when I hear birds chirp and wind blow. Like I talked about me dancing outside, it makes my body feel like a running system. I feel like a river that flows, you know? And I like to sway with the trees. I like to like imitate the vibe of nature and what it naturally does, you know? And lastly, it impacts my creativity. It inspires it. It's low key my muse for my paintings and stuff. I do a lot of paintings with like flowers and colors, and my music. I'm doing music that is influenced by my art. That's influenced by nature, really. But it's all an introspective type of thing, and I see it through a lens of like nature. You know. Okay. So another reason I really like spring and summer is because you get to wear as minimal clothes as possible. You get to basically be naked. Winter, I fucking hate layering my clothes. I hate like having to cover my body, but not in a way where it's like, oh, I just want to show my skin. I do want to show my skin, but I don't know. I just feel more comfortable showing my skin. I feel like uneasy when I'm so covered, and it also overstimulates me. But just in general, I'm gonna talk about the emotional perspective of kind of releasing the layers, you know? So, emotionally, winter kind of represents when you're in a bad mood and you're kind of putting your guard up and you're layered with your defense mechanism and you're combative and you're not really open, you're closed minded, you know? I feel like spring represents releasing your defense mechanism, opening your mind, and releasing the layers of that, you know? And honestly, bringing it back to like physically, I wish that I could just be naked all the time, like Adam and Eve, but like the black Adam and Eve, or like the lesbian Adam and Eve. I was talking to my friend about that. I feel like lesbianism is very biblical, which I can get into in a different video, but I'm not going to go deeper into that right now. But I also not resonate, but like I really like to look at Renaissance paintings and imagine them as like black people in like sculptures. I really like African sculptures. I like those Aphrodite. That's not how you say it. Act like I didn't say that. The Aphrodite sculptures. Okay, so we're reaching like the end of my thoughts. I feel like spring represents like my rebirth, and like January 1st is like New Year's, but I know there's a spiritual New Year somewhere in March. I actually never acknowledged that or like knew about that until recently. But I honestly intuitively felt that January 1st was kind of just like, oh, this is what I'm doing. This is what I want to say that I'm going to do for the rest of the year. And I'm setting the intention. And I feel like spring is when you're actually doing it. I know some people do it, they fake do it in January and stop after like 2 weeks. But I think March and like spring in general is just season of like action and actually doing stuff. Spring in general just makes me motivated to do stuff. Winter is like, why would you have a New Year's and it's cold and you're supposed to be motivated to do shit? Like, why would I want to do shit and it's cold? I feel like winter is like, let me lay in the bed and like cover my entire body with blankets, you know? So some things that I want to like reinvent about myself and my habits, my daily routine. I already talked about getting up and just getting my day started and not just lingering in the bed, you know? My diet, more water, more fruits, and more protein. Water definitely is going to get increased because it's fucking hot outside, you know? And when you're hot, you get more dehydrated and you crave water. Fruits taste really good in the summer. Protein, I have an issue with protein. I'm always going to have an issue, but I'm always going to make it a goal to eat more protein, you know? And I want to improve my expression in like experimenting with different mediums. Hence why I'm doing this. I feel like I'm discovering like every day different types of ways to express myself. The paper flying through the wind. I don't know if y'all caught that, but that was very symbolic. It reminds me of the song Fireworks. But instead of a plastic bag, you're a scrap piece of paper that I left yesterday. And with that, I'm gonna end the video. I hope you enjoyed. This is like a video diary type of thing. Stream of consciousness, but a little bit more intentional. But yeah. Thank you for watching. And if you fucked with it, give it a like and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one.